Khaligraph, Khaligraph. Facebook, Khaligraph Jones, Jones with a Z instead of the S, so it's Jones, Z at the end. Yeah.
All right, so easy. Basically, Khaligraph Jones. Everywhere. Across all the social media platforms. And you can keep talking to us. The hashtag is Club1Extra on Twitter, at Jayne Wamboye, at Kimani, at Sami Flinch, and of course our SMS line 22162. Keep those SMSs coming in to Tazisoma as we proceed on with the show. Kali.
Yeah, G.
So guys, this is the fourth time that we have actually called Kali Nakavika. Iyo, the fourth.
We decided to fast, so
we fast and prayed.
Yeah.
Kali afike.
But nimefika leo, which is actually even better because right now, OG is OG right now. So yeah, there's more to talk about. The brand is bigger, so best believe we out here.
It's been a long time coming, as Sami said. But nonetheless, we appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you for having me. Shukran.
All right, so we just played one of your recent jams.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that.
Oh.
Let's get straight to it.
Straight to it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, most of those tracks are my recent jams because the one with Sauti Sol is also recent.
Yeah.
But I'm going to talk about Now You Know. Now You Know is the song that was played. I featured acts from Tanzania. It's the first track of my album that is going to be dropping on the 12th of June. The video was done here in Kenya by Enos Olik. I believe you've seen that name. If you haven't, then you need to do your research because he's one of the best directors we have locally. And yeah, man, I had an opportunity to work with some of the best rappers from TZ.
How did you all even come to meet up, to link up in the first place?
Game, recognized Game. So Khaligraph, the name Khaligraph is really popping out there in the 255, that is Tanzania.
So he reached out to you?
I think we both reached out to each other because I remember they were touring the country sometime back last year. So off that, we started having conversations over the phone because a friend of mine gave me their contact. So we communicated and we made it a plan to hop in the studio and record a track. And that is exactly what we did. So the track was recorded last year. The video was done just the other day. Yeah.
And all that was done in Kenya. The video, all the scenes, as you just said,
everything was done locally. Nothing was done in TZ. I had to bring them to Nairobi, and we shot the video, and the outcome is what you saw. I think it's a good video.
It was fun working with them. Hakuna star mob.
Hakuna mtu akona star. OG ni OG. Hata kama uko na star. But it was a good working experience with them because they are professionals. They do music professionally, so they know what it entails when you're working with them, when you're working with another guy or act. So it was a smooth experience, I have to say. They are professionals and they're good rappers. And yeah, man, good music at the end of it all.
Yeah, and I was just asking you about your performance at Koroga the other day. I mean, people always have something to say about you, you know, and the fact that you came on stage in a casket, that was just another entrance for you. Well,
OG is OG. At the end of the day, I do things that people don't even
wouldn't think about.
Exactly, yeah. I want to take it to that level. And when you're talking about creativity, then Khaligraph Jones is Khaligraph Jones. So it was just a matter of thinking outside the box.
So you had a team put together like by the stage.
Yeah, after analyzing the whole, because when we was contacted to perform at the show, I analyzed the whole situation, and I thought to myself, okay, now we need to leave an impact out here. So me and together with my team, we strategized on what we are going to do. And I've always wanted to pull up in a casket because I'm a big fan of The Undertaker.
If you watch you've always had at the back of your mind, like, when this kumoja nikingia stage,
I'd want to do it again. Yeah,
really? You didn't have moments in there like Kimungu Baba. Nisiende nikiwa hapa hivi ndani. You just perform.
Hawezi kufa ukiwa huko ndani sababu wale watu wanakufanga sidhani walikuwa shaingia kwa casket before. So, hakuna mtu kuna mtu anajua alikuwa amekufa ashaikuwa kwa casket before. I think hiyo ni mentality.
We are just Africans and our superstitions, you know. Huyu anajaribu Mungu.
Ndio hivyo sasa.
You know? But that was fun for you.
Yeah, we always OGs.
OG. All right, so now back to the track you did with Petra and a few other acts. Man, the El Cali Cartel. Yo, that is sick.
Thank you very much.
Tell me about the making of that.
Well, it's the same story. I have my team and my studio label, Blue Ink. So that is also an idea that I've always had for the longest time.
Yeah.
Na nikafikiria tukakaa chini, like hizo concepts already before I do a song. Nakuanga na concept of the video in my head. So even when we was recording the track, I already had that concept of me chilling like Pablo Escobar. Unajua,
it looks like some hard gang business going on over there.
Was out here. And there's also another one coming through, part 2. That was part 1. Part
like a continuation of that?
Exactly, yeah.
Still featuring the same artists?
And even more.
Even more?
Better, yeah.
Ooh, and Petra Manze, girl, you represented there.
Exactly.
And the guy from Costa, I don't remember his name.
His name is Don.
He's a new kid on the block?
Yeah, I identified him. There's a time I released a song called Omolo, and I put up a challenge on what is this thing called? Instagram. So he was among one of those people who participated in the challenge, and I was impressed with his ability of rapping, and I decided to have him on a track. So off that's when I decided to put him on the song that is. Yeah.
He did an amazing job
Came
on
through.
that. El Cali Cartel.
Yeah, Kali Cartel, this is K.O.B., the guy who started the verse, who's my bro. Khaligraph Jones, Don, Petra, and Sagini.
Yes, we can't really play it here on KBC, but YouTube is your friend, so go check it out, man. It is sick.
Yeah,
it is absolutely off the charts. So now there's a new chick in town, and it's from Super S. And you guys have a track together.
Yeah, we have
Super S amekuja na drama tu yake.
Super S ako sawa. We have a track together, man. Super S anaweza.
Super S ako sawa.
Let me first ask, how did you come to meet together? And then, okay, fine, we know Kali is a big shot, so, okay, how did you identify her? How did you come to working together?
First of all, Super S only came out on the scene the other day. That's when you people started seeing her. But me nilikuwa nishamuona even before that.
How long ago?
Like a year and a half ago. Yeah, kitambo hivyo.
Wapi huko?
Through William Tuva, there's some certain competition she won. Na nilikuwa nishamuona hiyo time.
Uliona kuna kitu huyu?
Kuna kitu wako nayo.
Potential.
Kuna kitu wako nayo watu wengi hawana. Na ndo tufanye hii kazi, tulikuwa tumeitwa kwa interview ingine tena tukapatana naye backstage. Of course this was my first time linking up with the girl. She's a kid, by the way, she's 19. So off what has been said about her on social media, nimeona interviews akifanywa, there's a way that these interviews are being conducted. Me as the OG, I was not happy about that. Unajua?
Wenye watu walikuwa wanambeba kwa hizi interviews.
Sikuwa napenda venye watu wanambeba, so kuweza kuzungumza naye. Nikaweza kumwelewa vizuri sababu ndo tukaanza like I knew where she was coming from. Yeah, anafanya hizi vitu, as much as you're going to make fun of her, she doesn't know that. Yeah, kotu yeye anafanya kitu anapenda.
And did you go through the same thing as well when you were
Exactly, and I said that at some point, I remember at some interview, they directed that question to me, and I said, the reason as to why, one of the main reasons as to why I chose to work with Super S is because she reminded me of myself when I was starting out. Because no, people, you know how the industry is, man. People don't be paying attention, and especially even for me, kulingana na my background, where I originally come from, which is Kayole, and presenting myself the way I do, of course, I faced a lot of backlash from people.
Yeah.
But then, mimi msenyo anga nimejiamini, I tell people, si lazima uniamini, wewe kama utakubali upendo usipende. So hiyo ndo attitude Super S ako nayo. Na venye niliona hivyo, yeah, nikaona hivyo nikasema, wacha nichukue dem, nimpolish, because bado nikatoi. Akona 19, she has time to grow, I know. Even after that song was chucked, people had opinions like, nini.
And
like,
you know what? At the end of the day, it's also making her relevant. You know, we're talking about her right now. So.
Nani dem ametoka Bomet, mtu ametoka Bomet anajaribu kusaidia madhake. So I believe with the potential she has, she's going to blow up like prop atomic do na atasaidia watu hao. So
it wasn't about that she paid to do a collab with you. No, that is off the table. It's just who she is, how she came.
Atanipatia pesa gani niimbe naye. I don't even charge people for collaborations. like it. Mimi, I work with you on the basis of talent. Kama mimi niko na do zangu. I don't want your money. Sinafanya biashara zangu zinanigei do zangu. So what would I gain taking money from an artist like Msupa S? Kwa nini pesa ngapi atanipatia ndo niseme nini? Lakini mimi nataka yeye mwenyewe ajisaidia aweze kusaidia watu wao juu ya mali ametoka.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, so in Kim's kuandika verse and all, you of course will guide. Ama she just did her own thing and that's what went.
And this happens with most of the acts that nafanya nao ngoma. Me, you are guide, and that is the same thing that happened with Msupa S. Nilimwambia we enda hivi kidogo, enda hivi. I did not write the bars for her, alijiandikia mwenyewe. Lakini mimi nikamwonyesha tu easy unaweza weka hivi. Na it's the same thing with hata hao wengine wale umetaja kwa Khaligraph. Yeah, mimi nawaambia ngafanya hivi, usifanye hivi, fanya hivi, usifanye. Hiyo ni insight new patia kila msee. So hizo lyrics zote alijiandikia cause hata naimba na Kalenjin. Me, I don't even know Kalenjin.
But that was dope. Ulisikiko poa.
Ilikuwa ina sound fit yani.
All right. So I want us to watch this video.
Yeah. So guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, really you're behind. But unfortunately we can't play it right now.
Yeah, we'll play Petra and Ryder. Yeah.
In Channel 1.
All right.
Channel 1, you know.
Hey, Motif, what up?